Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton went at it over Wall Street, and Hillary had an incredible Freudian slip.
And the plan that I have put forward would actually empower regulators to break up big banks if we thought they posed a risk. But I want to make sure we're going to cover everybody, not what caused the problem last time, but what could cause it next time.
Senator Sancy is tougher than yours.
Well, that's not true.
Why?
Let us be clear that the greed and recklessness and illegal behavior of Wall Street, where fraud is a business model, helped to destroy this economy and the lives of millions of people. Check the record. In the 1990s, and in all due respect, in the 1990s, when I had the Republican leadership and Wall Street spending billions of dollars in lobbying, when the Clinton administration, when Alan Greenspan said what a great idea it would be to allow these huge banks to merge, Bernie Sanders fought them and helped lead the opposition to deregulation. Today, it is my view that when you have the three largest banks in America are much bigger than they were when we bailed them out for being too big to fail, we have got to break them up.
Secretary Clinton, you have to be able to respond.
Yeah.
He brought you up.
You know, I respect the passion and intensity. I represented Wall Street as a senator from New York, and I went to Wall Street in December of 2007, before the big crash that we had, and I basically said, cut it out. Quit foreclosing on homes. Quit engaging in these kinds of speculative behaviors. I took on the Bush administration for the same thing.
I don't know if you saw it there. Bernie actually laughed when she started talking. I went to Wall Street, and gosh golly, I told them, you cut it out. Stop it. Stop it. You know what that sounds like to me? That's like what Bill O'Reilly does when he talks about crime rate in the black community. Stop it. Cut it out. Your values are all wrong. This rap music is horrible, isn't it? Oh, stop it. As if like that accomplishes anything or is intelligent. No, substantive policy to fix whatever issue it is, which is leading to the problem. And at multiple times she alluded to, well, you know, if the problem gets too bad, I'd be in favor of breaking up the banks too. But wait. The policies you've actually proposed, are they breaking up the banks? No. So you're just, you know, playing Miss Progressive since you're on stage with some people who are more progressive than you. And O'Malley, to his credit, had kept bringing up Glass-Steagall. In many ways, I dislike O'Malley because he seems kind of fake and his record in Baltimore wasn't very good. But he kept bringing up Glass-Steagall and talking about how we should have never gotten rid of that and we need to bring it back now. And Hillary never directly addressed that. Why? Because she was in favor of getting rid of Glass-Steagall. It was her husband. Not that this has anything to do with her position. On her own merit, she disagreed with Glass-Steagall. But it was Bill who signed the repeal of it. Graham-Leach-Bliley Act, I think it was called. So you have Bernie Sanders, who is for breaking up the big banks, for regulating Wall Street efficiently, for bringing back stuff like Glass-Steagall. And you have Hillary Clinton, who's pretending that, oh, I'm in favor of some vague legislation that might do something or maybe not. But in reality, what's she in favor of? The same thing she's always been in favor of. If any regulation, very watered-down regulation with massive loopholes. Why? Because she gets money from Wall Street and she does their bidding to the point where the guys on Wall Street said to Hillary, you have a free pass. You could say whatever you want. You could call for 100% tax on us. We don't care because we know that you're really on our side. She gave speeches at Goldman Sachs recently for like $400,000 a pop. And at the speeches, she's talking about how the bankers are all misunderstood. And now she's in a Democratic primary. Saying, oh, yeah, I'm so strong against Wall Street, let me tell you. And then did you catch the Freudian slip? She said at one point, quote, I represented Wall Street as a senator from New York. That's true. That one of the few true things you said all night there, Hillary. You indeed did. Now, we know you were trying to get at the opposite point, that you've been strong against Wall Street and holding them accountable. But that's why they call it a Freudian slip. You accidentally let it out what you really believe and what you've really been doing, and it's very telling, and perhaps that's why Bernie Sanders started laughing.